Hello, my name is Lydia, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make yourself look like Anna from Frozen. First, we are going to use Monet Detangler, and then we're going to use a wet brush, and next we're going to use this comb. And then we're going to use these small hair elastics.
Are you ready for some help?
Uh-huh.
Okay, are you gonna do the detangler spray or do you want me to?
You can do it.
Okay. So we're gonna just spray a little bit of this. It doesn't take a lot. And then we're gonna use the wet brush. And what are some things that are good to know about brushing hair?
You should always start at the bottom of your hair.
Right, and then what do you do next?
You go up you go up as it doesn't make as much noise. Like right now it's making a ton of noise. When it starts to not make that much noise in your hair, that's when you can start going higher.
So what does the noise mean?
That there's tangles.
Okay, and when there's tangles, what do we do?
Use a detangler.
Add a little bit more detangler. Okay, so not all hairbrushes will necessarily make that noise like that. That's one of the reasons we love the wet brush, is that it doesn't tear your hair out, and you can hear it. You can hear when there's a tangle, and then we just have to stop brushing and get some more detangler so that we don't rip your hair out of your head, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we love the wet brush. Okay, so now all of your tangles are out. You're nice and smooth. What are we gonna do next?
Wait. We're going to use the comb.
The comb, okay. Right, because you want your hair to look like Anna, and Anna has
two braids.
Okay,
like,
so.
Well, right now she has a bun in her hair.
Oh, yeah, well, it's okay for her to have different hairstyles, right? But you want to do the 2 braids version today. Okay, so how do we do this? We always do the same thing. What do you do?
We start on my nose, and she uses the comb and goes up my face.
So I want it to be centered, and so I always have you look way up high in the sky, and I touch that comb to the tip of your nose so that I can start on a centered line. And then we draw it all the way back to your neck and separate your hair, right? Okay, and at that point, then sometimes it's good to brush it out again. I'll put this side in a scrunchie so that it's out of our way. Okay, and now what do we know about Anna's braids?
That they,
Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes in the morning I'll ask you, do you want your braids to go behind your back or in front of you?
Her braids are in front of her.
Okay, so that's what you want, right?
And my hair isn't the same color as her hair. We're just gonna leave it like this and do the best we can to make it look like her hair.
Yeah, we can't be having a different hair color every day to be a different Disney character, right?
No.
Okay. And so if you want to look over there, then I can show our friends how we do your braid, right? We separate it into 3 sections.
And if I might even try doing Olaf.
Oh my goodness, look over there. And then we go from the outside to the inside with the right hand and make that the middle. And from the outside to the inside with the left hand and make that the middle. From the outside to the inside with the right hand and make that the middle. From the outside to the inside with the left hand and make that the middle. And you just keep switching the middle back and forth all the way down. You can look forward again, my love. And it really does make a difference. If you want your braids to go in front of you or behind you, you have to kind of start that way. Otherwise they get a little bumpy and funny. If we try to stick them behind you now, they won't lay quite as nicely, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And my hair is really long now, so it's a little harder because we have more tangles and we have more hairbrush, and it takes longer to put up my hair if we're putting them in braids.
So we always use how many hair elastics?
2 for each side.
2 for each side, because why?
My hair is very thick. Wait.
because otherwise sometimes one of them will break, right? And then the whole thing comes undone. But if you have two, they usually don't both break. Okay. Now, why don't you turn and face, just spin all the way around. That'll give people a view of the back of your hair, and then I can do the other side at the same time. Okay, so we'll brush this out a little bit more since we kind of parted it and rearranged it. And then you can turn your head towards the piano. There you go. Yep, okay. And I'm gonna separate that into those 3 sections again, get it smoothed around your ear. Lydia does not like hair in front of her ear, so we have to keep it separated. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing from the outside to the middle, from the outside to the middle. You can sit up straight, silly girl. There you go. And I'm kind of pulling it forwards towards her chin so that it won't be hanging back here. She wants them to be forwards today. Can you spin your body and face me? Oh, hi.
Hi.
We're almost done with this hair. This is a pretty quick and easy hairdo, huh?
Uh-huh.
And so what are we going to do next?
Makeup.
Makeup, okay. Do you remember what the kind of makeup that we're going to use is called? Do you remember? It's called Beauty Counter. It's because it has no yucky chemicals, like we use Monat for your hair because it doesn't have yucky chemicals. We use Beauty Counter for makeup.
Now we're done with hair, so now before I start makeup, I wanted to share with you a Bible verse. Ezekiel 36:26. And I will give you a new heart and a new spirit I will put within you, and I will remove the heart of stone from your flesh and give you a new heart of flesh.
Okay, and why did we think that was a good Bible verse to go with this?
Because Anna had a frozen heart.
Okay, and how was her heart changed?
By a kiss.
Okay, but how is our heart changed when our heart is hard?
By love.
By love from
God.
God, right? And do we glorify God when we have a hard heart or a soft heart?
Soft.
Soft, that's right. What are we ready for now?
Makeup.
Makeup. And what are we going to use?
Beauty Counter Cream Highlighter.
Cream highlighter. There it is. You show your friends.
This is a beauty cream highlighter.
Okay, and then what else are we going to use? Nope, this is Rose Glow. And then we're also going to use an
eyeshadow
palette.
Starlight.
Right, it's called Starlight.
For her freckles.
Yep, and for some
Freckles.
eyeshadow for you. Okay, so I think we probably need to do the highlighter first because it's a cream and I love this stuff. It's a Rose Glow cream highlighter from Beauty Counter. Okay, so you're just going to smile to make your cheeks stick out and then touch it here and draw a line towards your ear.
Put it on my finger?
Nope, you can put it right on your face. Smile, touch it there, touch it right on like the front of your cheek, and then draw a line almost to your ear, like all the way back to here. Yes. Okay, same thing, other side. Cheese. There it is. Start on that. There you go. And then up towards your ear. Up here a little bit. There you go. Okay. You feel like that's good?
I feel like on this side, we should do it a little more down here.
Okay. It needs to go up on your cheek bone because we're going to rub it in and down. Look at me so I can see both sides of your face. Yeah, this one's lower. So here, let's even it out a little bit. We'll put a little bit more up here and a little bit more down here. And then you just use the tips of your fingers and rub it in, smooth it out. I use a bunch of fingers at once. There you go. Yeah, just kind of like if you're washing your face. Yeah. How does that feel? Does it feel sticky and gross or does it feel smooth and nice?
Smooth.
Okay, good. Okay, do you like the way that looks? Is that enough pinkness for you, you think?
Oh,
you're checking her out? You think you need a little more pinkness?
Maybe.
Okay, you want to do it or you want me to do it?
I'll keep it.
Okay. Look at me and smile. I always put it on the big round part of your cheek and then go up towards the top of an ear. Okay, now rub it in. Just use the tips of your fingers. Yeah, yeah. Good job. Okay, how do you feel about that? You have a pink chin too?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it a little.
Okay. Can you see? How do you feel that that looks?
I feel like that's good.
Okay, so then we're gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow just to make your eyes a little sparkly and bright, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so we're using the Beauty Counter Starlight palette and we're gonna use Lunar for the tops of your eyes. Go ahead and close them and we're just gonna add a little bit of color and sparkle up here. And then a little bit of color and sparkle up here. Okay, what do you think about that? You see those sparkles? Do you like that or do you need a little bit more?
I think that's good.
Good, I'm glad. Okay, then we're actually going to use this little tiny angled brush and the satellite color to try to give you some freckles. We haven't tried this out, so I'm not sure how it'll work, but we'll try it, okay? So I'm just gonna use just the tip of this and see if I can, oh, look. What do you think?
I like it.
You do, okay, good. They're what?
Very brown.
Well, freckles are brown. That one kind of got out of control. Try again. There, what do you think?
I like it.
Do you feel like your freckles are relatively even or do we need some more on that far side?
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit more, yeah. It's hard for me to see over there because I'm on this side of you. Oh, well, thanks. Boop, boop, boop. I don't like it when they turn into a line. If I don't hold the brush just right, they turn into a line. Let me try that again. Boop. Boop. Is it silly that I say boop when I'm freckling you? Okay, sorry.
I feel like my skin's a little too light and it looks more brown.
Do you want to try to lighten them up a little bit?
How?
We can go back with this brush that we used earlier for eyeshadow and see if I can tap on them. It'll lighten them up a little bit. Is that better, you think? Okay, you do these? Okay. It just kind of softens them a little bit. Okay, what do you think?
I like it.
You try this tutorial, post a picture with the hashtag LydiaLearnsBeauty.